Oh, Calvary, greetings to all of you in the mighty name of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, our soon coming King. This is Pastor Seth Oriri, and I'm here shortly to comment on Pastor Ezekiel. Number one, Ezekiel is a man of God, called by God for this generation. Ezekiel is doing a recommendable job, a recommendable work that many pastors, many rich pastors have never dared to do. Ezekiel is only in the ministry for less than 20 years. But what he is doing to the people is amazing. This Ezekiel is paying school fee for many children in the Republic of Kenya. While we have got some clergies who have been in the ministry for over 30 years, collecting offering, but are not supportive. They are not even paying school fee for the poor children in their churches. I was dismayed. I was surprised to see a group of Kilifi pastors, most of them whom I know, because I've been part of them, coming up, ganging up, saying that they don't recognize Ezekiel. Even if you don't recognize Ezekiel, you didn't call him. Thank God you didn't call him. They are claiming that Ezekiel is not part of them and they don't recognize his work. Must you recognize the work of Ezekiel? Did you call him? I know your problems. Your problems is jealousy. Ezekiel, in a few span of his ministry, is touching life, transforming life. While you clergies, you don't touch life, you don't transform life, what you are getting is tithe from your members. You get the tithe from your members and you don't pay back to your congregants. You don't help your congregants. But every Sunday, you are collecting tithe. While this man Ezekiel, I want to admit that this man deserved to be given tithe, because what he is doing is amazing. Ezekiel does not only pay school fee for the people in the coastal. Ezekiel comes from a small island on those sides of Homa Bay, called Ngode, and many students are in school courtesy of Ezekiel. Ezekiel is doing a great work and should be supported. If you are attacking Ezekiel, it is because you are jealous. You clergies from Kilifi. One question that I have for you: what have you done to your people? What have you done to your people? You've collected offering for many years, but what have you done? What legacies are you leaving behind? Bishop Kinoga, I don't want to mention name, but you are a man who has been in the ministry for years and years. You've collected of tithe and offering from years and years. What legacy are you leaving behind you? How many people are you supporting in your church or in your community? Please, men of God, Ezekiel does not need to enter into your society to be recognized. Ezekiel does not need to become a member of pastors' association to be used of God. So you clergies, remember, the same God who called you is the same God who called Ezekiel. And if Ezekiel is doing what he is doing now, and you are not doing what Ezekiel is doing, the best thing you can ask, the best thing you can do, ask yourself, why is God using Ezekiel much better than we? I've got to repeat myself. You are not supposed to envy this man of God because of great things that he's doing. You should just ask yourself this question. God, if you call us and you call Ezekiel, and Ezekiel is able to do these beautiful works, why not we? Why not we? I challenge every clergy to stand behind your work. Let your work speak for you, but do not attack the man whom his work is speaking for him. There's a great famine in the land. Ezekiel went to Kilifi, those sides of Malindi, donated food worth 15 million. Hey, clergy pastors, Ezekiel, clergymen of Kilifi, Ezekiel is not your equal. Ezekiel heard from God, and he is doing what God calls him to do. And I want to poke hole on this pastors' association. The pastors' association in Kenya has never been genuine. These associations are very effective during the political campaign. It is a tool of getting money from the politicians. This association does not even help them. They don't even help themselves. No, they don't. These associations is very effective only during the political time. So it's a tool of making money. And any politician who knows how to use these organizations very well will win the support. That is exactly what William Ruto did. He entered into this association giving out money. Bribing the leaders of this association for support. Something that Ezekiel Odero refused. Even the altar of Ezekiel, that altar God gave Ezekiel. Yes, the politician goes there, but they are going there as not as dignitaries. They are going there as part of worshippers. There's no high table for them. I've never seen a politician standing on Ezekiel's altar to talk to members. I've never. This man is focused on his calling. He is doing exactly what God called him to do. He has not mixed up himself. So stop envy the man who is doing what God calls him to do. This man is building a city, putting tithe and offering into action. You are saying that he is selling those towels. I don't think he is selling those towels. I only think he is taking offering from those towels, out of those towels. And this is just a prophetic action, something which was practiced in the Acts of the Apostle, when the apron and the whatever of the apostle could heal people. The tunics could be used as a point of contact. But anyone claiming that is selling them is just making politics, a mere politics out of it. He is just asking for offering out of those towels because ministry need money to thrive. A ministry need money for it to move. I'll be happy to invest in Ezekiel after seeing wonderful things that he's doing. Few years, 10 years, not even 10 years. Just the other day, this man is doing wonderful job. So I challenge every clergy who is talking bad about Ezekiel. Your problem is envy. Your problem is envy. You are envious for nothing. While this man is being used by God. My last message to the government who are fighting Ezekiel. I don't know your problem, but I've got a message somewhere in the book of Acts chapter 12. There are three things which kill Agrippa. The king mentioned there, the Herod mentioned there is Agrippa. He died of three major things. Why did he die? Number one, he persecuted the church, killing James, and went ahead to apprehend Peter with a similar intention of killing him the following morning. And then, after that, he allowed people to worship him. And because of that, God had to strike him with three major diseases. His giggling genitals was attacked by maggots. That kills him. That maggots killed Agrippa. His genitals got attacked by maggots. Number two, he had a kidney failure. And number three, he became insane. Why? Because he never respected the church. He never respected the church. I want to talk to the political or the ruling class. The Bible is plainly clear, touch not my anointed, and do him no harm. You are touching Ezekiel with a mere allegation. Oh, Ezekiel have 15 accounts. 15 accounts. Oh, Ezekiel is doing wash. Who has complained about Ezekiel's source of income? Who has gone to court to say that he was defrauded by Ezekiel? Absolutely none. Having more than 10 accounts, it's not bad. Some of the politicians, if we follow your finances, if we follow your accounts, there could be more than 5 accounts. Ezekiel is being supported by many people from overseas sending their offering. Good offering. Because of the work he is doing. A good work will always attract people. Ezekiel's work is attracting many people all over the world. People want results. People want to go to a church and be healed. People want to go to a church and be restored. Not a church whereby money rules. You are being asked for offering every day, but there is no tangible evidence. There is no power. There's no power manifesting in those churches. Now, do not forget, Agrippa, because of what he did to the anointed one, what he did to the church, God had to strike him with 3 diseases. Heart failure. Number 2 is genitals. Got attacked by maggot and he became insane and he died. This is a clear warning to anyone who is doing evil to Ezekiel. Watch. Be careful. And don't allow yourself to be used. If you've been bribed to testify against him, watch your back. You might enter into a big problem. Keep off the affairs of Ezekiel. God bless Ezekiel. God bless New Life. God bless Kenya. Thank you.